Hi, my name is Andre. I'm often asked by other photographers, and I also ask myself this very same question. If I had to start a career again, would I do it in photography? You see, I've enjoyed a long and fantastic career, a very enjoyable one, a very profitable one for me and my family, over 50 years. Now, I know today are different times and there's a different generation. We also have different means of learning what to do, and particularly how to do it. We also have different goals in mind. You see, in my generations, we would be seeking a long-term career, something that would, you see, we people prefer to get a gold watch after 35 years of service or whatever. Well, not really, but having a long-term career which you can build a future on and possibly a good retirement. I know today is more of a short-term thing. My own son, actually, he's a little over 40, has a nice family. He's had 4 or 5 jobs over the course of his career up to now. And then a few years ago, he decided to invest 2 years of his life and learn a trade that he's really passionate about. So now he's doing very well right now. Will it last a long time? Will it be a long-term career? I don't know, and it's up to him to decide. Now, if you ask me, how different is it today compared to what it was then? Well, I consider myself a people person, and I like to surround myself with people, with the best people, because very soon in my career, I realized that I couldn't do it all by myself. So I got involved with a first partner and a second partner, which both of them were not really what I was hoping for. And then it helped me realize what I needed into another partner, because like I said, I'm a people person. And so the third person showed up, and we worked 19 and a half years together. And that's how we built the business to what it became to be. So what we did, we basically built a business by offering different solutions to our clients. One that would count on reliability as far as service and reliability as technical. So we would deliver on time, and we would deliver work that was exactly what the client needed. Now, we also distinguished ourselves by being good photographers, considered by our peers. We were good photographers. However, what we focused on was more like being the best, very best supplier for our clients. That's what guaranteed our growth over all these years. I heard a radio ad lately that said, how do you define luxury? Well, luxury is defined by something that is rare, something that is quite exclusive. Now, how do you become rare? How do you become exclusive? By having a different style, by being very exclusive in your approach, in your quality of work, in your signature. Today, we may think that having so many photographers would create a larger choice for the client. However, so many photographers work in the good enough arena, and they all hope to make it. By being exclusive, by being rare, that means you have a distinct signature that people will seek you out and will pay top value, top dollar for that service, because you are different from all the others. In 1980, I developed I would call a high-profile client, which means these clients would come to our studio very regularly. Once a week, and then 3 times a week, and then 5 times a week, and then we had to hire staff, because this person, this client, this company would come to us all week, every day of the week. So we had to provide the service. And then we were working for 5 different departments in this company. And then one day, after maybe 8 or 9 or 10 years, there was some change in the management, in the administration of that company. And some accountant probably decided, it's not good to have our eggs in the same basket. Meaning, don't farm out all your work to the same supplier in case something happens. It could be logical. You could think that it's a logical way of thinking. However, on this end, on our end, we were losing one client and one department, and we were losing a second department. And then what did we do? Well, instead of panicking, I went to Louis, who was the head of that one photography in my studio department. I said, Louis, let's not panic yet. Why don't you take note of every time that we have to take over whatever the other supplier couldn't deliver as far as the deadline was concerned, as far as the quality was concerned. Take a note, let's do this for a month or maybe 2 months, and then we can go back to the client and say, well, what are we going to do now with all these proofs? So that's what he did, and after 2 months we had over 60 or 70 happenings, where negative happenings for the other suppliers that we had to fill in for. And then we went back to the client and we said, okay, over 60 or 70 times it was not successful by spreading the work out to another supplier. What are you going to be doing? So we ended up gathering all of the 5 departments, and they're still doing it at this time. Now this client, 1980, that's when I developed it. I sold my business in the early 2000. Louis is still there. And guess what? 39 years later, this client is still working with our studio, or my former studio. Now, after all these years, would I do it differently if I was to start my business again? Not really. I would definitely surround myself with the best people around. I would definitely seek out the knowledge that was needed for me to build that exceptional service that we provided. I would definitely make sure that I would delegate work, as we did, and even outsource work, because a lot of outsources companies that will help you provide top level service without you being involved in everything that has to do with photography. I would certainly reduce costs, because there's a big pressure on pricing today, and a lot of people think that the lower the price, the better the quality. It doesn't work this way. And then as we tried to do, and we did, is become as much as efficient as we could be as far as service was concerned, and also as far as technical was concerned. And we had developed a unique signature, and what was most important for us was that we kept clients for a long, long time. Now, why is that? You ask the clients. Nobody, no efficient company today would stick with a supplier that doesn't perform as much as they expect to do. So here's what I suggest. Develop your own signature and style. Find the clients through the right networking system. Build your own system. Build your own technical system. Build your own administrative system, and stick to it. Learn as much as you can. You've got the greatest means today with the internet. Find the right knowledge base that you require and go for it. It paid off well for me and my family, and I'm sure it will for you as well. Have a good one.